find a scene like this in nearly every village, town, and city throughout the country. For in the hopes and dreams of everyone, there's a home they can call their own. Home brings a sense of security to a man. And to every woman, her home means a setting for gracious living. And probably the most important step is the one these young people are going through right now.
And we'll have the living room right in here. And the kitchen right here so we can see the children playing in the yard.
Yeah, the children. Children? Say, how many are you planning on? Not more than 6, I hope. Maybe I better add a few more rooms back here at that.
Silly. And we have shrubbery, of course, right along in here. And, oh, darling, it's going to be just perfect.
That's right. It's the planning that makes all the difference between happiness and headaches as the years go by. For instance, have you two decided what material to use on the outside walls? Wood provides a number of possibilities. Or you might choose stucco, or brick, or stone. All of these materials have been adapted for sidewall use for hundreds of years. But suppose we look at a material designed especially for sidewalls. You know, industrial research has given us a lot of materials designed to do a specific job better and made to plan specifications. For instance, rayon and then nylon. Materials which make fabrics more beautiful and easier to care for than natural ones. And new plastic materials like this are light, strong, and durable. Industry, too, has created new materials for the home. Today's floors, for example, are made of a modern, resilient material, which is more colorful, more durable, and easier to clean. And science also created asbestos cement roofing, which has made buildings safer and more durable. It was natural that the scientists would turn to asbestos, for this is a remarkable mineral. Actually stone, it is made up of tiny but extremely strong and flexible fibers. Combined with Portland cement, these fibers act as a reinforcing agent, just as steel rods are used to reinforce concrete. Being stone, asbestos will not burn. In fact, it is best known for its use in all fields of fire protection. And too, the great success of asbestos, combined with Portland cement in the roofing field, made it a natural choice in research for a better siding. So, from long testing and experiment, there came asbestos cement siding. Strong and tough, it could be handled and applied like ordinary shingles. It was given every conceivable test. This machine, called a weatherometer, in a few days duplicates years of weather conditions. This material won't rot or decay, so it doesn't need paint to preserve it. However, it can be painted if the homeowner desires. This is Mrs. Adams. Well, Mrs. Adams, we've been admiring your new home.
Well, it's not so new. In fact, it's over 30 years old. However, we did have new sidewalls put on about 10 years ago.
Tell us, Mrs. Adams, what has been your experience with these asbestos cement sidewalls?
Well, we've been very pleased. Joe, that's my husband, got an FHA loan to have the job done. He figures that what we've saved by not having to paint the walls every few years has more than paid for the new siding. And it certainly has improved the value of the place. Though we're not thinking of selling, mind you.
The people who use asbestos cement siding report with satisfaction. It keeps homes snug and tight against all kinds of weather. It gives real protection against the hazards of fire. For example, here is a home protected with asbestos cement sidewalls that withstood the intense heat of this brush fire and escaped unharmed. And so, we suggest you consider this material for the walls of your home. designed to last a lifetime, a trouble-free lifetime, and designed for a lifetime of beauty. You'll find a scene like this in nearly every village, town, and city throughout the country. For in the hopes and dreams of everyone, there's a home they can call their own. Home brings a sense of security to a man. And to every woman, her home means a setting for gracious living. And probably the most important step is the one these young people are going through right now.
And we'll have the living room right in here. And the kitchen right here so we can see the children playing in the yard.
Yeah, the children. Children? Say, how many are you planning on? Not more than 6, I hope. Maybe I better add a few more rooms back here at that.
Silly. And we have shrubbery, of course, right along in here. And, oh, darling, it's going to be just perfect.
That's right. It's the planning that makes all the difference between happiness and headaches as the years go by. For instance, have you two decided what material to use on the outside walls? Wood provides a number of possibilities. Or you might choose stucco, or brick, or stone. All of these materials have been adapted for sidewall use for hundreds of years. But suppose we look at a material designed especially for sidewalls. You know, industrial research has given us a lot of materials designed to do a specific job better and made to plan specifications. For instance, rayon and then nylon. Materials which make fabrics more beautiful and easier to care for than natural ones. And new plastic materials like this are light, strong, and durable. Industry, too, has created new materials for the home. Today's floors, for example, are made of a modern, resilient material, which is more colorful, more durable, and easier to clean. And science also created asbestos cement roofing, which has made buildings safer and more durable. It was natural that the scientists would turn to asbestos, for this is a remarkable mineral. Actually stone, it is made up of tiny but extremely strong and flexible fibers. Combined with Portland cement, these fibers act as a reinforcing agent, just as steel rods are used to reinforce concrete. Being stone, asbestos will not burn. In fact, it is best known for its use in all fields of fire protection. And too, the great success of asbestos, combined with Portland cement in the roofing field, made it a natural choice in research for a better siding. So, from long testing and experiment, there came asbestos cement siding. Strong and tough, it could be handled and applied like ordinary shingles. It was given every conceivable test. This machine, called a weatherometer, in a few days duplicates years of weather conditions. This material won't rot or decay, so it doesn't need paint to preserve it. However, it can be painted if the homeowner desires. This is Mrs. Adams. Mrs. Adams, we've been admiring your new home.
Well, it's not so new. In fact, it's over 30 years old. However, we did have new sidewalls put on about 10 years ago.
Tell us, Mrs. Adams, what has been your experience with these asbestos cement sidewalls?
Well, we've been very pleased. Joe, that's my husband, got an FHA loan to have the job done. He figures that what we've saved by not having to paint the walls every few years has more than paid for the new siding. And it certainly has improved the value of the place. Though we're not thinking of selling, mind you.
The people who use asbestos cement siding report with
All right. Welcome to you're watching FU Theater. I'm being joined by my my co-host Bob. What's up, Bob?
Hello.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna check some audio levels here just to see this isn't too loud. All right. So, how was your day, Bob?
It's an all right day.
Yeah.
Cold, wet, you know.
Yeah. Cold and wet. Yes, it's been it's a really ugly day out today. It's raining. Okay. All right. So we're gonna be watching. What are we watching today, Bob?
We are watching the Roger Corman classic, Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, we're getting over a cold, people. That's why we're clearing our throats every 2 seconds.
Our collective cold.
Yeah, she got a cold. She gave it to me.
The enplaguing of our household.
All right, hopefully that wasn't too loud. I'm lowering it right now. Yeah, she gave me a cold. I've had it for like a week or two. All right, so we're going to be watching Roger Corman, the Little Shop of Horrors, huh, Bob?
We sure are.
I got some information on that.
Yeah.
All right, just give me a minute. I got locked in. Hey, people, we haven't done this in like a few months, so...
Listen. Every show is different. It's all unique, like little snowflakes.
Yes, it's been a little while. All right, so we're gonna be all right, Bob. What do you got?
All right, so this film was produced on a budget of $28,000 at the time, which in today money is about $240,000. All of the stars, Jonathan Hayes, Jackie Joseph, Mel Wells, and Dick Miller, had all worked with Corman before. And it was produced under the title of The Passionate People Eater, which is just kind of a delightful title, honestly. It employs an original style of humor, combining dark comedy with farce and elements of spoof. It was shot on a budget of $28,000, as I said. The interiors were shot in 2 days by utilizing leftover sets. I guess that's how they cut the budget. And the film slowly gained a cult following through word of mouth when it was distributed as the B movie in a double feature with Mario Bava's Black Sunday, and later with The Last Woman on Earth. The film's popularity increased. Yes, we should watch them both together.
I feel like we got to watch that because we watched The Last Man on Earth a few weeks back. By that I mean like what, 2-3 months?
October.
We haven't done this in a while, huh? Is that it?
The film's popularity increased with local television broadcasts and the presence of a young Jack Nicholson. So I guess keep our eyes peeled to see if we can spot the all work and no play makes.
I think Nicholson plays a dentist in here.
I don't think that would be a small part.
He plays the same. I think. I could be wrong. He might. I feel like he was the dentist. I could be wrong. I know that in the 1980s film, it was who was it? It was
Rick Moranis.
No, it wasn't Rick Moranis.
It was I know it.
Steve Martin.
Yes,
he played
the. Basically, we all are familiar with The Little Shop of Horrors. It's been on Broadway. It's been all over the place. It has been copied, imitated, a much beloved part of every theater kid's upbringing. But yeah. So I've never seen the original. I'm actually really excited to see it.
Yeah, I think I saw it. But it was a really, really long time ago. All right, so before we get into the, my mic is going insane. Great. I think I'm just going to lower my mic just a little bit, people. Just a little bit. All right, just a little bit. All right, so before we get into the film, we have a clip here that actually came from the future. It's a time machine. Wait, let me turn this music off. What the F? All right, so we got a clip here. It was sent to us from the future. It was sent by all people. It was sent by Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yes, Justin Bieber in the future. He wanted us to know what's happening in the future. It seems like he's in some trouble. Okay, let's see this.
What are you, my father? Come on, I'll buy you. Listen, I'm already late. Thank you very much.
Too soon, Foo.
Hey! Okay, bring him down here. Hurry. Come on, move it. Let's go get that drink. What is going on? What the fuck did I do wrong? Tell me. You blab. Are you crazy? I don't even know anything. You should have listened to me. You make me a big mistake. You got me mixed up with somebody else. Pal. You got yourself mixed up with somebody else.
All right, so it looks like Justin Bieber's having some problems there in the future. He's having to fight off P. Diddy's henchmen. Looks like he's been, lifting some weights there. Maybe
looks like he started taking an entirely different type of drugs.
Yeah, I mean, Bieber's pretty jacked, isn't he? He was pretty jacked there. What do you think of that, Cary Grant? Oh no, that's not Cary Grant. That's a piece of that's not Cary Grant. All right, this is Cary Grant.
A piece of
All right,
propaganda.
there he is. What do you think of What do you think of that, Cary Grant? Justin Bieber situation in the future with the evil P. Diddy henchmen. Okay. All right.
He's the strong, silent type,
He didn't seem to like that joke at all.
Man of a few words.
All right, so
his name's Archibald Leach. Cary Grant.
that's his real name?
His real name's Archie Leach.
That's a weird name, man.
Which is why in some films you will see him use, like, if his character needs an alias, he'll use his actual, like, birth name as the alias for his character in the film, which is kind of a funny breaking the fourth wall moment.
It's not a very good name, is it?
He's also British. I think a lot of people don't know that, but the mid-Atlantic accent that most classic Hollywood stars used, it's kind of a fusion of British and, like, vaguely northeastern.
Yeah.
So he was able to transition into an English accent a lot more seamlessly than many of the stars today, because they are expected to just sound generically American, which is actually really hard to do if you're from anywhere that is not a metropolitan area in the U.S.
All right. So it's nice to know that, Bob. I think you told us about that on the show before. All right, people, before we get into the trailer for the film, and, obviously watch the film, remember to, wait, first I got to shut this thing down. Give me 1 second. This poster's in the way. Remember to subscribe to FU TV, the greatest channel known to man. And once again, welcome to FU Theater. All right, we're going to be watching the theatrical trailer for Little Shop of Horrors. Here it is.
Take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here, my dirty laundry?
Where a man-eating, talking plant gives homicide something to think about.
I didn't do it. Do what? Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Oh, I guess I just have a good kisser.
Now you will do as I say.
Yes, master.
You will go out and find me some food.
Yes, master.
What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Too bony.
Too bony? Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
deal. You're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
All right, so there you go. There is the theatrical trailer for Little Shop of Horror.
Some spoilers
Horrors.
in there.
What'd you think of it, Bob?
I think it's good. I think that they gave a little bit too much away in the trailer, but, you know.
The effects are really funny, I think. All right, so we're gonna watch the film. We got to do it, all right? But before we watch the film, you want to look at some of the comments over here? All right, we got some comments in the comments section on YouTube.
Where else would they be?
Well, we do multi-streams many times, so on YouTube. Yeah, some interesting comments there. Okay, you got Sean over here. We got Johnson calling us lunatics.
That's accurate.
Isn't that Deshaun? Is that the same guy?
Probably.
I think he used to be called Deshaun.
The quality of the troll.
I mean, he's in very good shape. I'll give him that. Very good shape.
Jay will. This is the theater show,
yeah,
but boxing will be returning.
Yes, I mean we do.
Boxing's usually on Saturdays.
Well, it's a combat sports. I'm gonna be doing some other sports related shows other than just the play by play. So if you guys want to get in on that, I'll put my Discord in the comment section. All right, so what?
How dare you?
Exactly. All right, people, here we go. We're going to be watching Little Shop of Horrors. You know this.
We
know
also
this, right?
Should give one moment to give a shout out to a very special person whose birthday is today, and that is Irving. We love us some Irving, and it's his birthday today.
Yes, our good friend Irving. It's his birthday. How old is he now?
He is 88.
88, yeah. Big old 88 there. All right, here we go. Let me see. All right, Little Shop of Horrors, people. Little Shop of Horror.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink, working the 24-hour shift out of homicide. And this is my workshop, the part of town that everybody knows about, but that nobody wants to see. Where the tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else. Skid Row, my beat.
Good old Dick Miller, huh?
Jack Nicholson, there is.
What did it say? What character is he playing?
It didn't say. This is so 60s.
It is very, very, very 60s over here. This is mad 60s, yo.
The most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little run-down floor shop called Mushnick's.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiva. How's things today?
Oh, the same as usual, Mr. Mushnick. My sister's nephew, Stanley, died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, what happened?
He got blown up. Who knows how?
That's nice.
I think that's the same actor from Attack of the Crab Monsters, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Well, all of the main actors are all Corman alums.
Yeah.
Maybe you should possibly give to me a little cut rate.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiva. What am I, a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row nothing but cheap carnations. And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To my throat, I would be giving a cut.
I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls with vassals.
Get up from the back! Excuse me, Mrs. Shiver. That's Seymour.
He's a nice boy.
Why don't you let him see?
What? See? Look, here I got a new customer. Brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy, but I can't even afford chase him out right away. Flower as fresh as the springtime mushnicks. Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Farb. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnick, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnick. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns?
No, 1 fern, 1 piece. Altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
Yeah, it's the filling canal.
What?
A filling canal.
Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fern? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnick. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
Make it snappy. Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to get it. Look.
Seymour Krellboyne? Now, Mrs. Shiver, we were talking from the funeral flowers. What in the little...
More funeral.
Did you call me Mr. Mushnick?
No. I was calling John D. Rockefeller to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now, look, Seymour. You take 2 gladiolas. You'll cut them nice and even. You'll take 1 fern. You'll wrap them in a package, and you'll take them to Dr. Farr. Right? Well, go already! Now, what can I do for you, sir?
My name is Burson Fudge.
Excellent. I am Gravis Mushnick.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'll take care of you, Mrs. Shiver. Come right over here.
You would like maybe some orchids for a nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Carnations.
A person can't turn around these days that somebody shouldn't drop dead.
You've had more than your share of bad luck, Mrs. Shiver.
Bad luck, she calls it. You should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yeah, for Stanley.
My carnations.
You should see what that Seymour is. Oh, here are your carnations. Wait, I'll wrap them for you.
No, that's all right. I'll leave them here.
Actor there was actually in what was that other movie we watched about the vampire, Bob?
They are all right.
Small shop.
Oh, that's okay.
What was it? Was like the first one we watched, I think.
Not of This Earth.
Yes.
It's Not of This Earth. That actor on the left was in that film as well. He got killed by the weird, like, vampire dude.
Eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh?
Look what happened.
This is what I was trying to tell you before. Look on him, everybody. Look at the quality of his work. I ask you, when I fire him, where is he going to get such another good
Is that
job?
like a Russian accent?
No, I'm elected.
I think he's trying to sound like a
Yes, you are fired.
a Polish person or a Russian person or vaguely Eastern Bloc person.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral parlor and sent the black lilies to the old lady in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time, I, Gravis Mushnick, mean it.
He means it.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Excellent, you're fired.
Why don't you give him a chance to resurrect himself?
I give him a chance to quit.
I ain't gonna quit.
You're a brave boy, you're fired.
But that ain't fair, Mr. Mushnick. You know what I'm doing? I'm working on a special surprise plant just for you. I'm growing a plant like you ain't never seen before.
Excellent. I can't even sell the plants I got in my shop. Out, you.
Now, wait a minute. He's got a new kind of plant you ought to look at.
I don't look on flowers, Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got one shop on Skid Row, one stinking shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
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 What is this, a tango? All right. Explain me more.
Well, I remember one place that had a whole wall covered with poison ivy. People came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if Mr. Yellow Vest Fouch says it's a draw, you still got a job. If he don't, out you go to both of you, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
KSIK. You've been listening to Music for Old Invalids. Our next selection is entitled Sick Room Serenade.
Seymour, is that you?
Where does this one take place? Because I saw like palm trees.
It's Skid Row, so it's California.
All right, because I know that the remake I think was set in like New York City, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Illness and she's got one foot in the grave.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Oh, come on, look at my tongue.
A tongue's a tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
Oh, did you stop at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, not Dr. Mallard. He's one.
This actor, the man that plays Seymour, I think was also in Not of This Earth.
He wants me dead.
Yeah, I think that they're all like Roger Corman just used the same actors over and over and over again.
Coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great.
What you got? A little surprise for me?
Open it up and see.
All right. Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous tonic. Wait here. To be taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your physician. Alcoholic content, 98%. Oh, Seymour, you'll never know what this is going to do for me. Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
Look, Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
Apparently, my hearing's going out on me. I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks worse than it did this morning when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you asked me, I'd pitch it out in the trash. I don't like my house cluttered up with rotten vegetables.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry. Can I bring you anything?
Oh, yeah. Bring me the evening news. They're running a self-diagnosis contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, son. I'll see you the rosy edge of dawn. Drink to me, oh, freeway and
So what is this supposed to be? Did she just escape?
She's a drunk.
Why is she wearing a hospital gown?
Because she's a drunk hypochondriac.
Oh.
Well, here it is, everybody. What do you think of it?
Well, it sure is different.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah. What kind of a plant is this, Seymour?
Well, I'm not sure. I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what is this plant you're growing.
Well, I gave it a name.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What, you gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? That's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
You poor kid. I don't think it's so much I should keep on spending $10 a week on your salary.
Gosh, $10 a week.
I know, and if they keep it, they'll name it Mushnick's Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour can nurse that thing back to health, you'll have people coming here from all over?
You think so, you Fouch?
I know so, you Mushnick. Now, that's all I'm saying on the subject. Besides, I've got to get home. My wife's making gardenias for dinner.
Good night, you Fouch.
Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. crazy about kosher flowers.
He's a nice man.
Maybe he knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep you and this dumbbell junior for a week. If you can noise it back to Elk, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both fired.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnick.
Don't feel sad, Seymour.
Don't waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth it.
Who says you're not?
Everybody.
Yeah, I know. But I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know. I've given it every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale.
Pasadena.
Burbank. Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey. What's the matter, little plant? Haven't I done everything I could for you? Where did I goof? You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do. Please don't die. I'll get you some water, okay? You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be kidding. Well, we'll see. What I'm doing for you. Ow!
It's funny how he quickly just gives the thing blood without really any real consideration. He's like, "I'll just give it blood."
Yeah.
You want blood? Here, have some blood.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious? Isn't he got the $2 raise? What happened?
Isn't he delicious?
These things. So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 B's, one for each finger.
10 B's. Did you say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 B's.
What did I do now?
Don't you know what you did? Just look.
Oh, boy, look at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip. Oh, hello, young pretty ladies. What can Gravis Mushnick do for you?
Well, we saw your sign outside. About the Audrey Jr. So we thought we'd come in and take a look.
Well, give a look.
That makes 4 people a day who've come in just to look at it.
Oh, Dick, Shirley. Is that just too much? Oh, what kind of plant is it?
It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 B's?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money, except $2,000. But that's just to spend on flowers.
So we don't have any of our own.
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just for to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade.
Which is made out of flowers.
Thousands of them.
And we're on the committee
that picks the florist.
and then glues on the flowers.
Gee, that sure is a mad plant.
Wow, yeah.
Seymour here invented it.
He did.
Thousands of girls, please don't damage the horticulturist. Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnick? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need. Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee. Well, we
Excellent.
gotta run now. Bye, all. Bye, Senor.
Bye. Bye, girls. A son. A son. Look, Audrey. I got a son.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnick.
What, Mr. Mushnick? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnick anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
Okay, Dad.
Isn't that beautiful?
Seymour Krellboyne, come over here, my son. I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look on it. Soon we got no more Skid Row. We will be rich, us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills. Do you see that big sign in the sky? It is saying, Gravis Mushnik in French.
Isn't it exciting? And we'll have an orchestra right by the cash register. And Gravis will wave his arms, and the orchestra will play Mendelssohn's Spring Song. And I'll come out in a gown wrapped by somebody expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for $1,000.
It's a bargain.
get 'em while they last.
Stop shouting. My Uncle Moshe's brother Yankel just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey. Tell me, how much are the carnations today?
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
And why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son, Mrs. Shiver. Just point to anything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
That's right.
the cash register maybe, huh?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen carnations on the house courtesy of Gravis Mushnik, the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Moshe's brother Yankel die, Tenafly, New Jersey, you should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnik. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiver.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds ago.
Excellent. Just a few seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs. Shiver.
I didn't mean it.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krellboyne, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
You promised me a week, Mr. Mushnick. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
Feed me. Feed me. Feed me.
Who said that? You said that. You said that.
Feed me.
You said that. You can talk. I got a talking plant. Say it again.
Feed me.
Oh, boy. I never been to college and I ain't been around much. But I'd have been willing to bet there ain't no such thing as a talking plant. But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you. But I used up all my fingers. Oh. Look at me. I'm all cut to pieces. But maybe I can find another drop here someplace. That's the best I can do.
More.
But I'm already anemic.
Feed me more.
Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got. But I gotta keep a little blood for myself or I'll be in worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry, Junior. Well, I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll think of something.
What did he hit him with? What was that, a rock? What did he hit him with? Was that a rock?
Yeah, he threw it looked like a cabbage, actually, but I'm
Why?
assuming it was a rock.
Well, oh, he wanted to hit the bottle, right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. We might as well just, pick him up and feed him to the plant, right?
I mean, that's going to be a very big meal for the plant. It's been currently living on, like, droplets of blood, and this is, like...
A big whole person.
A person.
He almost kind of reminds me of Jerry Lewis.
He does look like Jerry Lewis.
Just even the kind of, like, physical comedy. I mean, this movie's hilarious. Like, this is, like, really funny Corman picture.
All it's missing is him having some sort of, like, dance sequence as he's, like, running through the Skid Row.
Look, Chowhound, don't bother me. I got problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you are. Can't you see I'm knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think it's fun to be a murderer? You think it's fun to haul around a sack full of...
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Well, maybe just a snack.
Why else did he pick up the body, right?
I like that his solution is just cart around the body in, like, a satchel.
Yeah, but what was it, to hide the evidence then?
That looks great.
I like that the plant went from having, like, a single word vocabulary to, like, full sentences.
Yes.
Now, that is what I call a salad. What do you call that salad?
Caesarean.
Well, before the next course, I think I'll have a nice cigar. All right? You would like maybe a cigar? You don't smoke cigars. What am I thinking about? Where are the matches? Oh, oi. You know what I found?
What?
I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money?
So what else is new?
All right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie. I'll have you know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more than $9. You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back, if you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In this fancy schmancy restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
All right.
Excellent. You eat up, Audrey. I'll be back in a flash with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
That waitress reminded me of Rizzo from Grease.
Yeah, I was actually...
Stockard Channing, right? Was the
I was
actress?
actually going to say that. Yeah.
Reason to be jolly. La, 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 la. It's the season to be jolly. La, 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 la. La, la, la. To be jolly.
You flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon.
What?
Scotch, rye, tequila, sake, Manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
I don't know.
Look, here, take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de mint. Everything you got.
Okay.
They're clearly in like a house, right?
You know, one time my maternal grandmother was in a similar situation, and she paid for a sandwich for my mom with a diamond ring because she didn't have any cash.
That's pretty insane.
Wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the police.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the unhappy story. It was not.
It's a random narrator.
Yeah, a narrator has emerged.
Out of nowhere.
Hi, Gravis. $85 worth of business already, and we barely opened.
What did I tell you? You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. And guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you just picture it?
I can picture
Oh, won't the people just eat it up?
Eat up the people.
And we're going to have the big part of it open, so she can sit in it.
Who?
The queen, with her crown and scepter. She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just eat her up.
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
I got a toothache. Leave me alone.
You. Come
Oh, my
with me.
jaw, I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw. Oh, my jaw. Oh.
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
Oh, I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour, and we already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now, look, Seymour. You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, the book says it eats insects. It eats them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many times is this one eat?
Well, once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an unusual type flytrap.
That is a possibility.
It may never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
Yeah. Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
All right, excellent. You run along to the dentist. I'll take care of things here.
Thanks, boy.
Gravis, we've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
I feel like they wanted Bela Lugosi to play the store owner.
Yeah.
Right? He just seems so much like Bela Lugosi.
Making lots of money.
That'll teach you to keep your bill up to date, you deadbeat. Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I heard you. I'm glad.
Seymour, got a bad tooth, huh?
No, I thought this was the men's room.
Seymour, come back here.
I think Never Sobers is talking about the haircut of the waitress.
Young man who ruined
Oh, yeah.
Sit down.
It's a beehive.
No, it's not a beehive.
Guess what?
My tooth stopped hurting. Yes, I know. Let's see. Shut up and open up. Uh-huh.
Oh!
Does that hurt?
Yeah!
Good, you haven't felt anything yet. Uh-huh.
It's just over here.
Seymour, who was the dentist here, you or me? I'll find that tooth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at that stalagmite. But don't worry, it's going to be an easy one, Seymour. I won't even use Novocaine.
Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth.
Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour. Let's see, I'll have this one, and this one, and that one, and I have to have this one, Seymour.
It's only one, too.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No. All right. Uh-huh. Let's see. Oh, shit. Seymour, Seymour, don't be Look at that. Will you look at that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. Look. You know, I can't afford...
Didn't give me any numbing agents, huh? Just pulls the tooth out.
Instant mix. Doesn't last very long, but it tastes good. All right, Seymour.
Oh, stay away from me.
Seymour.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel. Aha.
You just stab him? That's hilarious.
It's Jack Nicholson.
Just a minute.
He looks like Jim Carrey, doesn't he?
Oh.
Like his body language.
I see it is.
His facial expressions are very Jim Carrey-esque.
This is very The Shining.
Oh,
when
man.
he walked in, he was like, hey.
My name is Wilberforce.
Wilberforce what?
Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, you have an appointment, maybe?
No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, a Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, as you can see, I have a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Well, I can't help you today.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just wait outside. The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip. I decided to operate.
My patient just left. You could come in now.
Oh, goody. I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
You know, most people don't like to go to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself, don't you? I mean, there's a real feeling of growth, of progress when that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, no Novocaine. It dulls the senses.
This is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh, my God, don't stop now!
Well, I made a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go on.
Well, it's your mouth.
Well, Dr. Favre, it's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
That sounded really violent, wasn't it?
Yep.
He pulled that tooth out.
Dirty laundry. I'm coming already. This should be enough for anybody.
Food.
Looks like it's got a mouthful of cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Is that actually how a Venus flytrap looks?
You may have been a crummy dentist, but you were a nice fella. I never meant to kill anybody in my whole life. I've killed 2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Farb. You want anything else? See you in the morning.
You didn't seem to have much of a problem with that, huh?
You know, once you've killed one person, I guess the rest
Yeah.
of them just flow easily.
You're just moping around. I'm sorry, I killed you.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing some matches.
Well, those are breaks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got a strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars?
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Don't know. Vanished. Blood on tracks.
Clues?
None.
Anything else?
Dennis. Farb.
Dead?
Missing.
Clues?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Folks, do not do what that detective just did with his firearm, checking to confirm that it's loaded, putting his finger in the trigger, and then pointing it at his face.
You want to go?
Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
You want to do an instant replay on that one?
I think we should, because that was straight out of Plan 9 from Outer Space.
All right, we're gonna do an instant replay on that. Just give me 1 second. All right, we're just gonna look for that moment. All right. While we're looking for that moment, just play some sad music. All right, where is it, Bob? Do you see it?
Nope. Keep
All right,
going.
people, we're looking for the moment that Bob just saw with the gun. We're doing an instant
There.
replay. Okay, we're gonna be watching that little part again. But before we watch that part again, remember to subscribe to Food TV, the greatest channel known to man. All right. Wait, what did I do? Did I mess anything up here, Bob?
It's fine.
All right, this is the part.
Yes. You're
All
good.
right.
Just play it from there.
All right, here we go. We're going back into the movie, Little Shop of Horrors.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Shit, sorry about that, people. That's annoying. Let me fix this. My hotkey just fucked the whole thing up.
Your hotkeys did you dirty.
All right, is this the? Do you want to watch the
It's
whole
fine.
scene?
It's fine. It's going to take 2 seconds to get back to that
All
point.
right, sorry about that, people. We want to see this gun part.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing some matches.
Well, those are
Wait, does this look blurry to you?
Got a strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars?
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Don't know. Vanished. Blood on tracks.
Clues?
None.
Yes. he
Right
did.
out of Plan 9 from Outer Space.
He did point the gun at himself.
Clues?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah. Now we are on the case. Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. I'm a Fink.
Morning, Mr. Mushnick. Oh, boy, look at that.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrositous.
Yeah.
And to think that you did it.
Gee, Audrey, you don't have to kiss me.
Don't you like me to kiss you?
Yeah, but you don't like to kiss me.
Why shouldn't I?
Nobody else ever did.
Well, I do like to.
You do? You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss me again?
Okay.
That plant?
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Oh, I guess I just have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh, sure I would, Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
We got the list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls. Talk on Audrey.
We got the list for the float.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
Hi, what's cooking?
Look at my plant.
My, what a large one.
Yeah.
All right, people, just give me 1 second. I'm checking to see if the quality of the video is lowered because I feel like it looks pixelated. Do you see anything here, Bob, to make the resolution higher? Okay, so yes, it was the wrong resolution. I fixed it.
Oh, Mr. Shiver, what's new?
Oh, I got terrible news. My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Would you like to buy maybe some flowers?
About 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get them for you. Look at my plant.
I'm looking.
Your name Gravis Mushnick?
Look, I'm a Mushnick Gravis. That's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions, ask me.
Just
about.
want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
You got a guilty conscience?
No, why should I?
Ever see this man?
Man, see the picture. Dr. Farb.
So you know him?
My dentist. He maybe did something.
Disappeared.
Blood in his office.
The other man, too. Blood in the railroad tracks.
A few spare parts.
Dr. Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to cooperate with the police.
Hello, Aunt Sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
All right, Seymour. Now, you tell me if that plant is finished all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father.
My father came home?
Me, idiot! It's a figure of speech. Now, look, I can't stand any more of that plant. It's growing me out of house and home.
Well, it ain't gonna grow anymore, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
What did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Gravis! There's a lady from some kind of a committance outside. I think it's important.
Excellent. By the by, I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Where are we going to go tonight, Seymour?
Well, I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
Oh, that's remarkable.
You like?
Oh, I neither like nor dislike anything, my goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
How about that?
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
I did, me.
And what might your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seeds?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think there are going to be any more, Miss,
Fuschtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I think this is going to be the only one, Mrs. Fishtwinger.
Fuschtwanger.
Fishtwanger?
It's probably indigestible anyway.
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day.
Remarkable. Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh, Seymour, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, a real trophy for Audrey Jr. We can put it on the float. In the Rose Parade.
Oh, boy.
Don't look at me. I'm a terrible sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krellboing. Ma, this is Audrey Fulcourt. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
Yes.
Never mind that. Well, now try this.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flynn's cough syrup. A toast?
To Audrey Jr.
No, to Audrey Sr.
You glutton, you. Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
Comes the soup. Now, don't touch it till I get the flavoring.
Gee, Audrey, you sure look good by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Here you are. Now try it.
Sure smells different.
It's different.
Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil. It's wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on the top.
Feed me. I'm hungry.
Open it is.
Feed me.
I didn't hear it.
Feed me.
I heard it.
I want food.
A talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. Ain't that a fine kettle from fish? Who would you like to have tonight?
You look fat enough.
We not only got a talking plant, we got one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnik.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well, you can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
I kind of like this chow mein.
If it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's what your old man said before the louse ran out on me. You know, if you're going to be married, you got to be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You think of getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the make and have a ball.
Seymour, I don't want to have a ball. I want to be with Audrey.
No, look, Seymour. You promised you wouldn't get married until you bought me an iron lung.
You've been breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
Why do those people eat like aliens? Do you notice that? It's like they're acting like it's the first time they ever ate spaghetti.
Yeah.
Nobody here. Black Cat, 13th John, Friday the 13th.
Pretty badass scar, huh?
All right, you. Come out of there.
Took a long look. He's got his finger on. He's got his finger on the trigger.
Sick, I wouldn't hurt even a fly.
Come out in the light where I can see you.
Man, please don't shoot. Please. Please, I'm only Gravis Mushnik. You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried anything in my life. I wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it isn't more. I'm only a poor florist.
Yeah. We got about $30 here. Come on now. Where's the rest of it? I was in here.
He's got the hammer on the gun up.
People in
You
here.
know that?
Huh?
He's got the hammer on the gun up, so if the dude wanted, he can pretty much snatch that thing out of his hand.
Plant. Don't try to slow me, Jim. 30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant.
You know,
I don't got no.
he was a karate expert, you know.
Okay, let's try this. 1,
Now it's dangerous.
3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Okay, Big Bad, where?
In the play.
Uh-oh. Audrey's gonna get fed.
Inside the big leaf.
That's right, inside.
That dude just got his finger all over that trigger. He's pressing the thing down.
He's flinging it around.
I feel like he's pushing the trigger down.
In there?
Inside, in the bottom.
I don't see anything.
Way inside. Right in the bottom. Boy, what I did. I don't care what you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good Nick plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. Why? The end. Into the garbage can. Aloha. Oy. Yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Seymour, you wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you will. Did you figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful flowers.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic. It'll be just like going to the country.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
get the 3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor and the 9,000 yellow mums for the border?
Yeah,
and the roses for the front and the back?
No, around the back. What do you mean you're going to a picnic at night with that full-quart girl?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch on to you until you get some, and then goodbye fortune.
But Audrey's an honest girl, Ma.
Yeah, never trust a woman who's too healthy.
But Audrey had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
Well, maybe she could catch something like that.
The only thing she'll catch is you. And she'll take you off to some shady sanitarium and leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, gee, Ma.
Don't feel sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I promise.
Yeah.
Bye.
Gee, Audrey, I never tasted food like this before.
The peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing. It's just a food.
Well, what good is it if it doesn't clear up pimples or shrink your sinus tissues or something?
You're just being silly, Seymour. Seymour, what do you want to be?
Well, I want to grow things. If I had a lot of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would you take me with you, Seymour?
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
Feed me.
What'd you say?
I was just kidding.
I'm hungry.
Seymour.
I didn't mean it.
Why did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I did. I said it.
Oh, I'm looking right at you.
Well, I'm a ventriloquist.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop all this nonsense and kiss me.
I'm dying from hunger.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me to eat.
If you can't control yourself, I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh.
An empty stomach.
Audrey, please wait. Listen to me.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen, Audrey. I'll be able to explain everything soon.
Well, why can't you explain now?
Because so many things are so important. I want to marry you, but I got to take care of Mom. Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true. Tomorrow they're going to give me a trophy, and I'll be famous. I'll be a big botanist. And then we can go to the South Seas, just like we planned and all.
But that doesn't have anything to do with what went on in there. When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't. Well, I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Krellboy, turn around. Close your eyes. You are asleep. Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say. Do you follow me?
Yes, Master.
You will go out and find me some food.
Yes, Master.
Now be gone and waste no time.
So now the plant can hypnotize him?
Yeah, just out of nowhere now, it just hypnotizes everyone. Convenient, huh? She's supposed to be a prostitute.
Yeah, I think so.
My name is Leonora Clyde. How's the rain on the rhubarb?
Master is
What?
hungry.
What'd she say?
She said, "How's the rain on the rhubarb?" Is that a code? What does that mean? I have
might
to
be.
look this up now.
That is weird.
Well, hello there.
She's a pretty attractive lady. Just saying. What the heck? That snapped him out of his trance there. Oh no, it didn't.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master. For Master,
She's
I gotta
determined.
find food.
Yes.
Maybe I can help.
Who are you?
My name is Leonora Clyde. I love you.
What the?
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
Well, what kind of food does he like? Ooh! That's more like it. Kiss me.
Wait, is she just a big whore, or is she like a prostitute? I don't understand.
Like me?
Too bony.
Too bony? Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
Ah, you're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Seymour.
That's my name, too.
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
I never thought anybody would volunteer. Do you volunteer?
Sure I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right, my place or yours?
I don't care.
Well, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock. Wet or dry?
Wet.
The search was narrowing, and we knew that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell the chief something. I had that feeling in my bones that the mystery was drawing to its climax, and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for Seymour Krelboyne, which has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour! We want Seymour! Seymour!
He's so popular, isn't he? How did he get so popular?
Business is worse than being a conductor in a revoluting door. I'll be glad when this day is finished.
What's a celebration?
They're presenting my son with a trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do, run away from home?
Please don't look at me that way, Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain everything after the ceremony.
You, police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on here this evening.
Just thought we'd come by and keep an eye on things.
Look, we don't need no eyes kept on nothing. Everything.
The Society of Silent Flower Observers has arrived, and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
Still working on those disappearances.
We think they were murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this. Let me see your tongue. Uh-huh. Now, what you got?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know. I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into, Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Krelboyne, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open?
I hope so.
Because if they don't, Mr. Krelboyne, we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Yes, exactly. Mark. side is open.
Isn't that the railroad cop? Look at the rest. What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Crowboy, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them.
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
Oh, now the float will be perfect. Yeah.
Was that
Where
like
did the herd of children come from?
Maybe it's like the migrants.
Oh, God.
Oh, migrant thing that's going on. That's kind of weird. It's nighttime and a bunch of random kids just run out of the train station.
And nobody, like, acknowledges that that's perhaps strange.
Yeah. Why is he following them? The guy in the back.
Mushnik?
Yeah, the guy in the back. The
I don't
store
know
owner.
why he's following them. He's trying to protect his investment.
He doesn't seem to be very concerned, even though they're literally shooting to try to kill him.
Yeah, he's on an obstacle course now.
Yeah. This has got to be the slowest chase scene in movie history.
He's been cornered.
And it's a bunch of toilets. I thought he was going to put the gun in his mouth. Like, what the hell was that? Itch his chin.
You wouldn't find him here with the toilets. Let's go back.
You wouldn't find him with the toilets. Why not?
I don't know.
Maybe he's afraid of toilets. Why would he lift? He lifted his head. They were like right there.
You dirty rat plant! You messed up my whole life! Feed me! I'll feed you. I'll feed you like you've never been fed before.
Really? He's just gonna jump in the plant?
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Look, the door's open, Frank. Oh.
He was such a good boy. Seymour!
I didn't mean it.
Well, that took a turn.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, all right, we're gonna close this up.
Have you ever wanted to add more breathing room to your...
All right, so what'd you think of that, Bob?
I think it was really funny. It was like really funny, very entertaining.
I don't think the 1980s one was like that, was it?
No, I don't think it ends like that.
It's kind of a dark ending.
It is, but that's kind of the Roger Corman thing. Like he always like kills everybody at the end.
All right, so we're gonna be doing some trivia in a minute. What did everyone think of the movie? You guys into it? Slow Shop of Horror. Let me lower this audio. I don't know how loud this is right now. Give me 1 second.
It's not that loud.
It's not that loud?
No.
Okay, I just don't want it overtaking our audio. What I'm going to do is give me 1 moment. I'm just adjusting our audio levels here. Just me and Bob here, people. I'm managing basically most of the show. All right. So, Bob, what'd you think of the movie?
I liked it.
Anything stuck out to you about the story?
I mean, there were a lot of massive plot inconsistencies, but I feel like that's kind of the shtick of the movie.
Okay.
Kind of like Plan 9 from Outer Space, where like there's some plot twists that just like make no sense and they're just in there. I kind of feel like that's part of the fun, where it's like the children just appear from nowhere and the plant goes from having like a one-word vocabulary to being able to like hypnotize people, you know? So I think that that's part of the schlocky B-movie quality aspect of it. But it was all in all quite enjoyable.
I actually thought it was really interesting how they had there was like a psychological element to it, how Seymour was kind of like a man-child and his mother was like this overbearing mother who's kind of like
hypochondriac.
Yeah, hypochondriac. You could tell like what happened to his father. Did his
well,
father
he
leave?
alluded to his father like left because the mom said that the dad left, and then the boss was like, "Oh, your dad, is that how you would talk about your dad?" And he goes, "Oh, he came back." So like it sounds like the dad ran out on them.
Oh. Well, I thought that was really interesting that they actually like they had some actual depth to the character, even though it was very like slapstick, kind of like, you know, old school comedy, Abbott and Costello. A lot
of physical comedy too.
A lot. They're Jerry Lewis. I sort of see Jerry Lewis in the main character, Seymour. I don't remember how the 80s version ended, but I'm pretty sure Seymour didn't get eaten by the plant.
No.
Am I wrong?
No, I don't think that happened.
Yeah. So I'm going to be putting the Discord into the chat, and we're going to see. Look, this is the scene that we went to before, where the guy points the gun at himself. Not too safe with the guns in this film, huh, Bob?
No, not at all.
No one.
And you know what's crazy? In this time period, more people would be familiar with guns. More people would have had guns. So the fact that they're waving them around and acting like reckless, I think that that's like an intentional layer of comedy that they're putting in because it's so outside the normal behavior.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna be going into the Discord to see if we can do some trivia. All right, just give me a moment while I do that. All right, but when I'm doing that, remember to subscribe to FUTV. It is the greatest channel known to man, people. Known to man. Yes, it's a little late right now. We're getting here late. Not too bad. We've done later streams than this. Okay, so let's see this.
Apparently, Audrey 2 or Audrey Jr. does eat Seymour in the 80s movie as well.
Really? That was the end of the film?
Well, in the 80s film, Audrey destroys the plant shop, like tears it apart, and then eats Seymour.
Yeah, I gotta watch that again. I haven't seen that in so many years. All right. So you're gonna see if I set this up. I'm gonna put the Discord in here so people can join in, see if you can answer some of these damn questions. Sorry, people, we're super rusty on this thing. We haven't done it in months, right, Bob? When was the last FU Theater?
I think October.
October, yeah. Yeah, we were having some technical issues. My computer actually broke down. It's okay, watch yourself. Okay, and you okay, Bob?
Yep.
Like I said, people, we got colds over here. We had cold for about a week. We both had Ebola virus. We're doing better now. Okay. Now I'm going to go to this damn Discord and see if I can actually set this shit up. Turning it on. All right. So what movie you want to watch next, Bob?
I don't know. We should put it to a vote.
Yeah, I'll put it in the on the site and see if anybody wants to vote on another movie. All right. So right now, once again, I'm trying to set up this Discord shit. I'm not very good with it. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get someone in here. All right.
So, this type of humor, apparently, doing a little bit more research on it, it's called Jewish humor, which that's a phrase I've never heard before.
I mean, you look at films like, or directors like Mel Brooks. Like, this has a very, like, Mel Brooks kind of quality. You also have, like, Groucho Marx, the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Three Stooges.
I think it's that, like, very over-the-top...
I call it slapstick.
Physical humor.
Yeah, it's physical. It's a lot. It's very exaggerated. Like, you ever saw, like, a movie like Robin Hood Men in Tights? Or,
yeah.
Or there's another one that I think of. Dracula Dead and Loving It. You ever seen that? Another Mel Brooks film. It has that kind of, like, over-the-top... it's just really over the top. And it's not dry humor. All right. So I'm going to see if somebody gets in here. All right, so I got Never Sobers over here. I don't know if he's getting on here. I'm telling him that this is the server for the movie show. All right, people. Sorry I'm not talking much, but I'm trying to set some stuff up right now. I'm trying to set up the trivia. I just need somebody to get in here and do the trivia. All right. If not, I'll just put it through and we'll kind of do it ourselves, and the people in the comments can just try to answer the questions. But this is for a chance to win a FUTV themed plunger. Come on, people. You know you want a plunger. You can unclog your toilet with FUTV. The greatest channel known to man.
The FUTV plunger should go on a mantle in a place of pride and honor.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to see. I'm just going to give you another minute. If I can't get anyone in here, I'll just start the trivia up. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go into the FUTV, see if I can... anybody's in there. I'm going through the Discord, okay? I don't know how to use this shit. I probably should have done this ahead of time. Huh, Bob? Bob?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I should have. Well, anyway, it's taking a little too long, people. We don't want to keep you here forever. So we're going to just do the trivia questions. All right.
What song is this?
This is Rock Lobster from the B-52s.
Oh, did you? It's the.
All right.
Is the audio stripped out?
All right.
Of it?
So, all right. Who's? Wait. If somebody in the thingy, give me a second. Anyone? Who's there? Who goes there? You hear anything, Bob?
Yeah, it sounds like something, but I don't know what it is.
I think that might be the Discord. Give me a second. Yo, Sobers, you there? Your connection's a little bit blurry. I can't really...
Yo, what's up, folks?
Yeah, what's up? Give me 1 second. I got to lower that just a little bit. All right. Do you want to do the trivia questions?
Lobster.
No, I'm not going to be able to answer. What are you talking about?
You can give it a try, man.
All right, fuck it.
All right, we got Never Sobers
I'm
over
really
here.
not-
What'd you say?
Huh?
Okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's go. I get it.
You want to
I
do
got
it? Okay, okay. Here we go.
I got this, bro. Believe that.
I
Believe
think
that.
I think you're gonna be able to do it, man. You got to get 2 out of 3 in order to get the plunger. Are you ready? All right.
The plunger. What the fuck?
It's a FU theater themed plunger or TV. You know, it's gonna be FU TV themed. All right. Okay, I just got to start the questions up. Give me 1 second. Hopefully this
What
time
the
is
fuck is this? Pulp Fiction or what? What kind of Pulp Fiction shit you got going on, bro?
Oh, what, the music?
That's the B-52s.
That's the B-52s, man. That's pretty good. All right, I got to turn the B-52 music off so we can put our...
It's a song called Rock Lobster.
Yes, it's Rock Lobster.
Which is as ridiculous as you might think it would be.
Okay, we got to get our dramatic trivia music in here. Just give me 1 second.
Dramatic trivia music.
Yes, you hear it?
Oh, wow.
It's pretty dramatic, isn't it? It's damn dramatic. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. There. You also have to understand that there's trick questions as well. It's not just, black and white. All right, here we go. First question. Which one of these actors has never played a vampire? It's Bela Lugosi, Eddie Murphy, or Jim Carrey. You have 5 seconds.
They've all played a vampire, bro.
What? You said they all played a vampire?
I think so.
Is that your last answer?
Yep.
Damn it, he got it right. Look at this guy, he knows movies. What the fuck?
yeah, they've all been vampires, bro.
All right. So you are correct, obviously. All right, so there it is. This guy got the fucking trick question. He knows movies. You see that? All right,
when he was first asking me these questions, I didn't know that Jim Carrey had played a vampire, and he was very excited about that.
Yes.
There was one bin or something, right?
Damn, dude, you got that super fast. You didn't even need the full 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking about it when I was like, Jim Carrey, I've seen that. I mean, Jim, you said Bela Lugosi, whatever. I've seen that. I know that guy. And then you said
Eddie Murphy and
Eddie Murphy. I've seen that one. He had like a perm.
Yep.
Like a vampire in the hood type shit.
Yeah.
And then he said, then Jim Carrey. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean?
Yes, it was correct. Yeah. These
Lauren
are
Hutton
on
with
the
her
screen right now. I'm
giant
showing the
tooth gap.
pictures from the different films. So there you go. We're gonna go into the second question. That was really fast, but this is the guy who knows the Total Recall. He's like, what is it again? What the fuck did I do? That?
What the fuck did I do wrong?
I actually have that on here. Did you see it earlier?
No, you do. Fuck. Let me see, bro.
Right, all right.
I can't see it at the same time.
You can't see. All right, we're gonna show it one more time. Then Sobers is gonna go into the next question. All right, here it is, people. This was leaked to us from the future. It seems that Justin Bieber's having to deal with Puff Daddy and his
the diddler.
Yeah, his the diddler and all his henchmen.
What are you, my father? Come on, I'll buy you a drink. Listen, I'm already late. Thank you very much. But hey, okay, bring him down here. Hurry. Come on, move it. Let's go get that drink. What's going on? What the fuck did I do wrong? Tell me. You blab. Are you crazy? I don't even know anything. You should have listened to me. You're making a big mistake. You got me mixed up with somebody else. Pal, you got yourself mixed up with somebody else.
The blood about my eyes.
All right,
That's
people.
funny as fuck, bro.
So that is from the future. We were sent that. Justin Bieber dealing with the P. Diddy's henchmen to this day. What did he blab about, Bob?
Probably all the butt stuff would be my guess.
Yeah. He blabbed about the diddling.
He blabbed about the parties.
He's like, you blabbed about the diddling. The diddling. He got jacked, huh?
Yeah. He
Justin
stopped
Bieber.
doing the little bitch drugs and started doing the steroids.
He did the hardcore. He's
that would
he's
be
trending.
interesting. The twink to roid head pipeline.
The twink to roid head pipeline?
Yeah. I feel like that's what happens when they're too old to be twinks anymore. They start doing steroids.
Yeah, we're gonna go and talk about some of P. Diddy's some of the
diddler.
Some of the diddling
I
he's been
refuse
doing.
to call him anything but the diddler from now until the day he dies, and probably quite a few years after he's dead.
You know he's gonna live to like 100, right?
No, he's gonna get Clintoned in the next 6 months. Come on.
I have a feeling that might happen. All right, we're going into the second question here. All right, you ready, Sobers?
Did we lose him?
All right, Sobers, you
Yeah,
ready?
buddy.
All right, we're going into the second question now. All right. How many Friday the 13th movies were made? All right, is it 1, 7, or 12? You have 5 seconds.
How many? Say that again?
Oh, you didn't hear?
How many Friday the 13th?
How many Friday the 13th movies were made?
Oh.
All right, I'm giving you 5 again, all right?
1, 7, or 12?
Oh, bro. 7.
Oh, you 7?
Yeah.
All right, is that your final answer? What'd you say?
Are we counting like spin-offs like Freddy versus Jason?
Yes.
12, bro.
Oh, damn it. All right, is that your final answer?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
No, I'm kidding. No, you got it right. He got it right. There's 12 fucking night. You know what? I originally said that it was probably not 12, but most people consider the Freddy versus Jason in that part of the series. I don't, but they do. So just saying, you got it right. What the fuck? This guy knows about movies. He knows about fucking movies. All right, let's watch this slide here. Get my music on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
There was the lot.
Like that. It just becomes a bit egregious after.
There's so many of them. All right. It's a lot of box art. Huh, Bob?
You know what? One day, somebody will make a spin-off of this, and it'll be like Jason versus Hillary Clinton.
Are they making another Jason film, or are they done with
Probably.
those? All right, this is going on for a long time. Look at this guy's movie knowledge.
Impressive.
It's impressive, isn't it?
It is.
All right, so it's going to go on forever. It's 12 films, people. All right, we're going to the next question. This is the last question. It's only 3. Sobers he's already got it. You only need to get 2 out of 3. Okay, but we're going to go into the third question anyway.
So you've been introducing people to Big Lenny, huh?
Yep.
Oh boy.
10 with the 10.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. We should probably put him on after this. All right, last question. You ready, buddy?
Yeah, bro.
All right, here we go. This one's not too hard. You already got the hardest one. All right. Who was the director of Night of the Living Dead? I don't know why I was thinking of Nightmare. So who was the director of Night of the Living Dead? All right. It's Steven Spielberg, Francis Ford Coppola, or George A. Romero. All right. 5 seconds. You got it.
Romero?
You already got it.
You see, he's already got it. All right. Is that your last answer?
Yeah, bro. Damn, I didn't think I was going to get any of those right. Damn, bro.
Maybe I didn't make them hard enough. Remember, I originally made it really, really hard, Bob?
You did.
Because I asked my first question before what it was, who was the first actor to play Frank?
Because I got it right, because I'm stupid. That's the only reason we made it too easy, or what?
No,
maybe I made it too.
If an idiot like me can figure it out, and it was too easy.
No.
Oh my!
That's not what I mean.
goodness.
I mean, like I should have made it so hard that people couldn't get any of them correct.
I'm fine. What was your original first question going to be, bro?
The original question was going to be who was the first, the first Frankenstein, the first who was the first actor to play Frankenstein. You know that one?
I don't know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, most people would say Bela Lugosi. It actually wasn't.
It wasn't Bela. What are you talking about, Bela Lugosi?
Not Bela Lugosi. What's his name? Boris Karloff.
Boris Karloff.
Most people think it's Boris Karloff. It's not. All right. Well, you got it right, dude. So I guess you can give us your information. I'll be sending you a. I'll be sending you a plunger. FUTV themed plunger. I'm not kidding, bro. You won it. He actually fucking won it. What the hell?
Okay.
All right, so that'll be coming at you soon. I'm for real, man. You just got to give me your address. All right, so that concludes our trivia there. All right, that's FU
All right,
trivia
Never
there,
Sober. So
people.
what do you think we should watch next? You were suggesting Reefer Madness. Is that your official entry into the hat for what movie to watch next?
Yeah, I saw that you said Reefer Madness. You really wanted to watch that. I was actually thinking of watching it.
Don't we have Reefer Madness?
Yes, we do.
So in our bar,
I think I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I got it on DVD. I think,
Yeah.
or Blu-ray.
so in our bar, we have a bar in our house, and in our
Yeah.
bar we have TVs, and sometimes we have like weird old movies playing on them when we have company over. And
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we had Reefer Madness playing for like a month. We had it playing for a while.
Yes. I just kind of loop it when I have guests over. I just have it's like decorative, you know?
Ambiance.
Yeah, it's like ambiance. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, bro.
All right. So what are you up to right now, man? You at work or something?
No, I'm just smoking right now.
All right. Well, I mean that's pretty crazy. Look at this guy. He got the fucking question right. He got all the questions right. That first
That's
one,
pretty cool,
actually,
bro.
you know, most people wouldn't have gotten that first one right.
I didn't get the first one right the first time.
And he just got it instantly. Already knew. He knew instantly.
You have found a friend who has the same kind of tism you got. There you go.
Oh, you're trying to say we have tism now? Now you're saying we have tism? What the fuck?
Got a touch of the tism.
Oh man. You can't be over here calling our guests fucking saying they have tism, Bob.
Well, I said you had the tism.
You know how
too.
messed up that is?
We're all having tism together. How about that?
That is so messed up. Oh my lord. All right, so did you watch any of the movie?
Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah, I've watched it.
You watched it?
I didn't watch all of it, but I did see some of the parts of it.
Yeah,
It's actually really fun.
I saw Jack Nicholson in there.
Oh
yeah,
Jack
he was
Nicholson.
so young. But when he popped in with that like deranged smile, I was like, okay, that's where he got The Shining from. All right.
That is definitely, Jack Nicholson's a creepy looking dude, isn't he?
He is very creepy looking.
He looks like a serial killer.
What is the one where he's
Like,
the
that's
devil?
always been your thing, huh? You always just been a weirdo.
Yes.
Yeah, always.
But he's reached like the age where he just gives absolutely no fucks about anything. And he's gone fully unhinged.
Yeah.
And he's become like a little pot-bellied stove with crazy Einstein hair, like frolicking around.
He always looks old.
And
It's
I
like
love
he's
it.
been the same old for
I
like
love that for
20
him.
years, 30 years, huh?
Yeah, he
Like, he
hit
doesn't
like
age.
50, and then it just was like, I'm done.
He's
That's
done.
it.
He's done aging. He's always the same kind of old.
He did that movie where he's the devil. What's that movie called?
Which movie? Did he never play the devil, did he?
The Witches of Eastwick.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Is that with Cher?
Or he's a quote unquote warlock. He's the devil. But yeah, it's Susan Sarandon. I think Cher is in it. And there's one other one. I don't remember who it is. But yeah, and then they like team up against him. He's looked the same since that movie.
I think I know what you're talking about.
He's just gotten progressively rounder.
You ever saw Wolf?
I saw who?
The movie Wolf with Jack Nicholson, where he's
Woke?
like Wolf.
Can you enunciate?
A wolf.
Wolf, like the animal?
like a werewolf.
No, I don't.
You never
think
saw
so.
it with what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer?
Maybe.
Where he turns into a wolf? Yo, Sobers, you saw that movie?
Which one?
Wolf with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mm-mm.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said no.
Nah, what the fuck? You see, I know. I see. The tism is back again, Bob.
Are you now?
I'm not saying
the
sober, I'm
reigning
saying myself.
king of the tism.
People don't understand. I know a lot about movies, people.
He does. I make fun of him about this a lot.
Well, that you want to watch a good Jack Nicholson film? That would be one. It's both cheesy and hilarious, and it's good. It's got a good, decent story as well. Might start stealing some clips from that.
You know what we could also watch? We could watch Arsenic and Old Lace. That's fantastic. It's very funny. Speaking
Yeah.
of Cary Grant.
Carrie, what's up, bro?
Cary Grant and Boris Karloff are actually in that film. Have you ever seen that movie, Never Sober?
Which one?
Arsenic and Old Lace.
No.
It's really good.
Is that a comedy?
It's a dark comedy. So Cary Grant lives with his two spinster aunts, and I'm not going to ruin it, but murders and hijinks ensue, accidental and otherwise. But
Yes.
Cary Grant, Boris Karloff, I forget who his love interest is. Some pretty blonde thing. I don't know. One of the pretty blonde starlets of the 40s.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really, really funny movie.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we'll watch it. I don't know if you can watch it on the channel. It depends. I'll have to go look some information up about if it's okay to play it on YouTube or I don't know
Yeah.
what the copyright is on that.
But Arsenic and Old Lace is really funny. And then there's like The Trouble with Harry, which is one of the only comedies that Hitchcock ever made, where it's a dark comedy where they can't figure out who killed Harry. So they all think they killed him and then keep burying him and unburying him and then putting him in the bathtub.
Is it sort of like Weekend at Bernie's kind of thing?
Sort of, yeah. Except it was like...
I saw that with you before.
Yes.
Yes, that's a really funny movie.
It's
actually.
very funny.
Yeah.
But
And
like...
his whole family's just filled with serial killers.
Well, it's all people who like get put in these weird situations where it's plausible that they could have accidentally killed somebody, and then they don't want to get caught, so they're going to like very extraordinary lengths not to get caught, and it's really funny.
Yeah. So we'll see if we can watch it on the channel, and I'm going to be putting out a listing and asking people what's the next film they want to watch on the channel. I thought this was really good. I think this is a really good movie.
Enjoyable.
This holds up really well.
Who's your favorite director? Never Sober.
I don't think I'd have one.
Oh wait, he doesn't have one?
Do you have like a genre that you particularly like?
Sobers. Are you human?
I'll give you I like the Guy Ritchie. I like him as a director.
All right.
I like that Dennis Villeneuve guy.
He needed a cover. I know. I know he's an alien. He's an alien. I know it. He just pulled those up. He went on Google.
He used the Google machine.
He fucking Googled it, didn't he? No, I think that came from his brain. It was way too fast to be Googled.
I'm getting the guy mixed up who did Pan's Labyrinth.
That's
oh yeah,
Del Toro, I think.
I think that's Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
I like
same guy
him.
that made Hellboy, starring Devin Haney, the boxer.
I like his movies.
Yeah, he's actually. I think he's actually really good, actually too.
Del Toro is really good.
And you know, Del Toro's actually one of the guys directing the video game Death Stranding with Kojima.
Yeah,
he's actually
AKA the UPS simulator.
The UPS simulator.
That's been out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in. I really liked the first Hellboy, and then I didn't watch any of the other ones. I think.
Once there's a sequel, you like it. That's a cash grab. Just like leave it alone.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
All right. He's not an alien. We know
But I
now.
want to believe.
I want to believe too.
I loved the X-Files, man. That was such a good series.
This is Tales from the Crypt music you're hearing right now. I don't want to get it copyrighted.
Was also great.
Freak me out. That shit used to freak me out.
Tales from the Crypt. Oh, I love that.
X-Files.
The X-Files.
Yeah. Yeah. But like that's why it was good, because you were always kind of like, but wait, there's an essence of plausibility to this. Like maybe.
Yeah, it was really creepy actually. What I really loved about the X-Files is how he like everything in the whole world had to do with aliens.
Always.
It can be anything.
I feel like that guy on the History Channel like patterned himself after Mulder.
Yeah, Mulder was just like his like Scully, but what about the missing children? This must have something to do with alien abduction.
And Scully was like,
he's
Fox.
like, Scully, my boner. I can't get a boner. It must be the aliens. She's
the
like,
alien
Mulder.
stole his boner.
The alien stole his fucking boner.
They stole my mojo.
They stole his mojo.
But then they made the X-Files movie and like they were a couple and it was just not, I don't know. I was like, stop it. It was better when it was all implied.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the movie. Not a fan at all. But yeah, I feel like I got to go back and watch that 80s Little Shop of Horror.
Yeah,
compare the
because
two.
Audrey 2 eats Seymour in the end.
Did they only make 2 of them? Like,
well, there were like stage productions and all sorts of things.
But
like
they never made like a modern Little Shop of Horror like in the 2000s or something.
I don't think so.
No.
They could make Lizzo Audrey.
Yeah, they totally would make her Audrey.
Wait,
wouldn't they?
that
They
would be
definitely
good though.
I bet you they would make Seymour like he'd be like fucking he'd be like, I don't know, who would play Seymour nowadays? Who do you think? Vin Diesel?
The guy who plays McLovin.
Oh, that would
Lord.
be good.
Yeah, that would
Actually,
be. That probably
would be
would
really
be
good.
him, wouldn't it?
Okay, so Audrey Jr. is going to be Lizzo.
Wait, what? I think
McLovin is going to be Seymour.
Yes.
Who's
What
going to
else?
be The flower shop owner.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That would be hilarious, actually.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
I mean, he's already got the fucking whacked out accent.
I think I'd make Seymour Jim Carrey just because he has that whole Jerry Lewis.
No, but Jim Carrey's kind of old now.
He's sleazy. He's really sleazy.
He is sleazy.
Yeah.
He gives everybody like STDs.
Yeah, he kills
This is
people.
Nasty.
He kills people. If you want STDs, remember, people, to go to Jim Carrey's house. Also, subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel known to man.
That was an odd segue.
That's like, well, it's a good segue because look at the hand. It looks like what your body looks like after, Jim Carrey gets you.
I mean, if anything, that looks more like syphilis.
Yes, exactly. That's what Jim Carrey gives you. You know, he was like responsible. He was in a wrongful death case for killing a lady.
Yes.
But he didn't really kill her, but he gave her...
She killed herself because he gave her all kinds of STDs.
Yeah, he gave her all kinds of STDs and she killed herself.
Didn't he give her like something that made her sterile?
I don't know what he did, but he
If I recall
dismissed the whole
correctly.
thing. He was just like, hey, bro, I mean, I gave you like 20 STDs, but what's wrong with that? It just
And then
is-
he dumped her.
And then he dumped her.
But just imagine that, right? You have to go through eternity knowing you killed yourself over some motherfucker that looks like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
God damn.
So yeah, he would have. I think if it was like made 20 years ago, Jim Carrey would have been a good choice for Seymour, just because he had the Jerry Lewis thing
Yeah.
going on. But now I don't know who I would think who'd be good to play Seymour.
You know, that's...
maybe that dude. You know the new Spider-Man,
Which
the
new
kid that
Spider-Man?
plays Spider-Man.
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 I don't know his name. but-
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Spider-Man since...
You know who they
what's
would
his
make
face
Seymour
was
nowadays?
Spider-Man? Huh?
You want to know who they'd make fucking? I bet you they'd make Kevin
Justin
Hart.
Bieber.
No, Kevin Hart would be Seymour
Wait.
nowadays.
Okay, but wait.
That's what they
If
would do.
Audrey 2 is Lizzo
Yeah.
and Seymour is Kevin Hart,
Yes.
that would be really funny.
I think what's her name again? The fat girl you're talking about?
Lizzo.
I think Lizzo should play the plant.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I thought you meant she was going to play the woman.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, The Rock could also play the plant as well.
The Rock could play Audrey the lady.
I don't know. I don't know.
Put him
I
in a
don't-
dress, man.
I don't know if it works.
I think it'll work.
I don't know.
I trust the vision. Do you know that syphilis is actually why people think rich people hold their pinky up when they drink, like, tea? Because that wasn't an etiquette thing. Their joints were just stiff because they had syphilis. But the, like, peasants didn't know that.
Yes,
So they
and
just
I-
started copying it.
Yeah, you've told me that.
I know.
already got
I
some-
just think it's funny, and we were talking about syphilis.
I already got some comments in the comment section from this really buff guy named Sean. Want to read those, Bob? Okay, Bob's going to
see.
read some of the comments. We're going to be getting out of here real soon.
Never Sobers is using his bare hands to unclog a toilet.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Nice. He would.
I didn't
why-
need to know
yeah,
any
but why,
of that.
Wait, you're saying he unclogs toilets with his bare hands? Is that it? Is there nothing else in there? Is there any other revelations? Is this true, Sobers? Are you really unclogging toilets with your bare hands? How do you do that, Bob? Is that almost like you push on it? Like
I don't.
Like palm, you push your palm into
I have
the.
no idea.
I don't know if I could do that. That would be pretty impressive.
I would just not. I would just not do.
I
any
think
of
if
that.
now that he's won our trivia, he actually will have a FU theater or TV themed plunger.
Yes.
So he can unclog his toilet without his hands now. I mean, with his hands, but not with his hands.
With an implement.
Yes, with a tool in order to unclog his toilet. The poops will be removed, or they will be flushed.
You know who Seymour in the '60s movie looks a little bit like? From
Who?
certain angles, he looks like young Marlon Brando.
Seymour?
Yeah, a little bit. Like when you see him in profile, he looks a little bit like face on. He doesn't, but from profile, he looks a little bit like. See,
I don't know.
he
man.
looks a little bit like young Marlon Brando.
I think Brando was more like a teen heartthrob, wasn't he? He had like a perfect kind of face.
Right. I'm saying he looks
You
a
want me to
little
pull
bit
up a picture?
like.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of Marlon Brando. Let's see.
You gotta pull up a picture of him in profile.
Yes. Well, we're gonna put a picture of Brando. That wasn't a cracker. All right, so I'm getting the picture right now. We're gonna go and check this theory by Bob. Okay. All right, here's a picture of Marlon Brando for anyone who wants to know.
I said in profile.
Okay, so you mean like the side of his face?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully this doesn't pull up anything
Wait,
weird.
there was one on. Go back to the.
We'll look at all the pictures. We're gonna see. I don't see any picture. I don't think Brando liked to take side pictures, did he? Is this a good one?
No, I'll find it.
Nah, Bob. Shit. All right, so that just did something weird. We don't want to pull up any pornographic sites here looking for Marlon Brando pictures. We have no idea what people do on the internet, people. We have no fucking idea. All right. Bob.
See?
All right, Bob is going to show me a picture. Nice, you found the side profile picture. But I can't show that. All right, so Bob's found the picture of the side of Marlon Brando's face. I guess he looks sort of like him.
Yeah, like he doesn't have as defined features, but it's similar. You could tell that the actor who played Seymour is Italian, probably.
He might be Italian or Jewish. That's why I guess the sequel, or actually the remake, took place in, where was it? Was it Brooklyn, Bob? I feel like it was somewhere in New York City.
I think it was in Brooklyn.
It was either Brooklyn or Queens. All right, so there you go. There's our, I guess Bob sort of correct. It does look sort of like Marlon Brando. I mean, that dude who played Seymour in the movie. Sort of. But yeah, we're going to be getting out of here, people. This is the last dance with Mary Jane.
Are you playing that just because Never Sobers is smoking?
Yes. Never Sobers loves his Mary Jane, I guess. Okay. All right. So we're going to be getting out of here, people.
Is anybody going to go watch the eclipse?
When is it?
On the 8th.
The 8th, huh? What is today?
The 2nd. Well,
right,
it's now the
2nd.
3rd, actually, since it's after midnight.
Hopefully the world doesn't end, huh?
I don't think the world will end.
Right.
But I know a lot of people that are, like, chasing the eclipse because they want to be in the path of totality.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Where you will actually see the full eclipse as opposed to a partial eclipse.
Oh.
There's a viewing angle to that thing.
There's viewing angles to this game.
Yep.
To this eclipse game. All right, so like all good things, people, they all got to come to an end. All right, so from me, we want to thank Never Sobers for coming on here and doing the trivia question. You will be getting your plunger. Got to get your information there. And we want to thank everybody that came on here and watched the movie with us. We'll be back real soon with on, Food TV with all the different programming we do on here. But we're going to be doing another Food Theater very soon, possibly this week. What movie would you like to watch, Bob?
Well, I mean, we have a strong vote for Reefer Madness, but
Yes.
I like any movie.
There's
I like
also The
movies.
Crawling Eye I wanted to watch. One of my friends had suggested that one. There's a ton of movies. We're going to be coming back very soon. But once again, thank you, everyone who came on here. Yeah. All right. So from Foo, Bob, Sobers, and the entire Foo TV mob, have yourselves a good night, people. Good
You
night.
fumbled that a little bit, but it's all right.
Oh, wait, let me say it again. From me, Bob, and the entire FUTV mob, we're wishing you all a good night. Was that weird?
A little bit weird, but, better.
All right.
Still too many syllables.
Got it.
Good night.
You have a good night, everyone.